Please stand for the presentation of colors all the way through our alma mater.
Haste! Present! Colors!
Please join us with the pledge to the flag.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there, still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order! On! Forward! On!
In the hills of Habersham, silver and blue our colors fly, honored with love and loyalty. Your name will never, never die. Central monument of glory, we love you more and more each day, for each day. Tears will flow when we leave these halls. Central, your name will never die.
Good morning. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Wes McGee, and it is truly an honor and a privilege to serve as principal of Habersham Central High School. I'd like to welcome all of the family and friends to John Larry Black Stadium. Class of 2016, you'll make history this morning for two reasons. First reason, you'll be the first graduating class that has a ceremony right here on this brand new field. Second reason, you'll go down in the history books as the first graduating class from Habersham Central High School to graduate on a beautiful Saturday morning. I would like to recognize some special guests, and when I call your name, if you would mind, stand as I recognize you. First, Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Matthew Cooper. Our Board Chair, Mr. Don Corbett. Our Vice Chair, Dr. Robert Barron. Board Member Russ Nelson. Board Member Pat Taylor. And Board Member Rick Williams. Again, welcome and enjoy the ceremonies.
Hi, I'm Chase Tatum, Senior Class Treasurer. Let's take a moment to reflect on our time here at Habersham Central. I know we all remember the scary first day of freshman year and every football game and homecoming dance leading to this morning. Nathan Scott said, "It's the oldest story in the world. One day you're 17, planning for someday, and then quietly, without you ever really noticing, someday is today. And then someday is yesterday, and this is your life." Now, as we sit here closing this chapter in our lives and looking towards a brighter tomorrow, let's take a moment to remember any classmates, friends, or family members who are no longer here with us. We remember them not only today, but every day, because once a Raider, always a Raider.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us to be able to gather here tonight and celebrate this special moment of graduation. Thank you to all the teachers, coaches, and mentors who have poured into us and have helped us get to this point in our life. And most importantly, I would like to thank all the parents and guardians who have loved on us, encouraged us, and have always been our biggest fans. Dear Lord, thank you for the freedoms that we are blessed with, and thank you for the men and women who have served and will continue to serve our nation. Tonight, Lord, I pray that you will continue to bless us in everything we do, and that we will follow your path that you have for each and every one of us. Dear Lord, I pray that we will look to you in every decision we come upon, and we'll be a guiding example to the people around us. I pray that you'll give us strength, courage, and wisdom as we take this next step in our life. Keep us all safe. In Jesus' name, amen.
Good morning, friends, family, and faculty, but especially the class of 2016. Just to make our graduation last even longer, ladies and gentlemen, join me in a round of applause for our graduates. I'm John Corbett, and I'm proud to be your class president. Today, we should ask ourselves, how did we get here? 13 years ago, we all entered kindergarten. For some, however, it may have been 14 or 15 years ago. But it's okay, because after all, age is just a number. We're all here together to graduate this morning. Kindergarten was the best. If you had a bad day and moved your clip, it was okay, because we got all about it within 10 minutes. And when you got tired, no worries. We all had that half-inch red and blue nap mat. Kindergarten was the place where we made lifelong friends. In fact, you'll probably post a picture on Instagram with them today. If you think your aspirations are high now, in kindergarten, we all wanted to be astronauts, famous soccer players, an astronaut soccer player, or even the next Batman. In that moment of time, it seemed as if the world would end if the boys didn't beat the girls in tug of war on field day. Nonetheless, we're all sitting here this morning. The nice thing about elementary school is that at least we were all cute. Middle school? Cute? Not so much. After looking through our middle school yearbooks, I wish we could skip those years, but it's how we got here. Middle school was an interesting time where some started shaving those nasty trash stashes. We all sounded like a flock of seagulls with our voice cracks, and everyone started needing deodorant. With middle school came Facebook, and with Facebook came those mirror profile pictures, awkward relationships, and of course, Farmville. Furthermore, middle school was a stepping stone to becoming the young adults we are today. Nap time was long forgotten. We started school sports, or band, and recess was called something like flex, and that was only once a month. I almost forgot. After school socials, they were the epitome of a middle school date. We enjoyed our happy-go-lucky elementary school career, yet our dreams to be superheroes were slightly shattered by hormones and reality in middle school. But now, we are here in high school, the big show, the last stepping stone before adulthood. In a steady, slippery slope, we all have suffered the transformation from free time toward deadlines, applications, testing, stress, and now it's moms with the hormones, responsibilities. Growing up sounds wonderful, right? However, as high school students, we've all had some perks. Most of us drove to school. Our pep rallies were quite pleasant. We chose our classes. We have homecoming, the prom, and the student section themes are great. I'd like to give a shout out to Kelly Oren for her hard work and dedication to the Raider Rowdies. Finally, after 4 years of cramming ourselves through these halls and asking when we can use the restroom, and now, which one can we use? We're ready to graduate. And today signifies a time where our limits of success are infinite. Tomorrow is day one. It is the first day we can make our dreams become our goals. And among us this morning, we have future Georgia Tech engineers, entrepreneurs, attorneys, doctors, teachers, farmers, soldiers, and the list of opportunity continues. Our future is truly exciting. We cannot wait to move on to different things. But come Monday, it'll be all right. However, there will be no more high school halls to walk, no more lunch lines, no more roasting high school friends, no more Friday night lights, and no more after-school practices. These are the habitual activities that I will miss, and I'm sure you will agree. High school is a time our parents assured us that we would cherish. It is a time in our lives where we have become ourselves, and we must thank our teachers, including Dukes, who leads a massive number of unruly Raiders. Dr. Addison, who has offered unforgettable memories. Dr. Cantrell, who has nurtured her class as her own sons and daughters, going to the extent to give each of her students a 4-leaf clover she found. And Miss Ivester, who fought cancer, yet still came to school in a mask for months and never gave up on her students. Actions of every teacher in Habersham Central exemplify going beyond the call of duty to help the class of 2016 succeed in all areas. Thank you to our teachers, friends, and family who have helped this class get here today. Yes, we all use Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, and we have shared our special moments with our friends and followers, but I ask you to never forget your high school moments. Habersham defines a part of why you are here and where your future lies. I cherish the route we have taken together to get here this morning. I love this graduating class, and it is truly hard to say goodbye. I wish the best of luck to you fellow Raiders in all of your endeavors.
Good morning. When we were in the 3rd grade, some organization dropped by and gave us a blue student dictionary and a shirt that said something like Future Raiders on the front, and on the back it said Class of 2016. At the time, 9 school years felt so far off, it didn't even seem possible that graduation could ever happen. It was so distant. But here we are, May 21st, 2016, we're finally graduating. Of course, this wasn't some journey we took alone. Several groups of people deserve thanks. First, parents. Everything begins and ends with the support you have given us from the beginning. Nothing, humanly speaking, could have happened without you. From our births, you have been literally on the job. There were no summer breaks or Martin Luther King Jr. days off for you. And even when we are off in our separate lives, you're still mom and dad. Thank you for everything, because that is what you have given us. With parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings, and even babysitters deserve thanks. It was the help you have given us in whatever form that has helped us reach this ceremony. Also, thanks goes to the people in our community that have supported us. From the people at church to our doctors and dentists, even hairdressers, all have promoted our journey in education and growing up. Of course, it is the teachers who deserve many thanks for your devotion and to us and your selflessness. I've known so many teachers, especially AP teachers, that have given up their free time and spent their own money on their students, and I hope we're worth your investment. Thank you. Also, thanks goes to the bus drivers, the custodians, the school resource officers, the cafeteria staff, the librarians, the coaches, the administrators, and the school board. The amount of work that goes into our education is staggering. Thank you for all your hard work and support of us. I can't help but think that no matter what kind of incredible dreams or careers we aspire to, if we can be like the people that brought us here, we have already achieved greatness. Every small action that the Habersham community does for its students reminds me of Blessed Mother Teresa's remark that, quote, "We can do no great things, only small things with great love," end quote. Class of 2016, our 13-year journey is finally over. Most of our lives have been spent working through the school system, but that ends as we each go our separate ways today. Thank you, Class of 2016, for allowing me the privilege of being a member and letting me learn with you. I know I speak for all of us when I say that we're excited about life beyond Habersham Central, so that we can hopefully fulfill Dr. Cantrell's motto, Ad Astra per Aspera, which means through difficulties to the stars. In closing, thank you, God, for helping us through these difficulties of the 13 years so that we could reach to the stars. Thank you.
I'm not that tall, even with heels on. 180 days. 180. It's your last first day. Anticipation and excitement flow through your veins. This is it. Everything that everyone has told you has led to this start. What are you going to make of it? 150. It's your last first game. Friday night lights and a themed wardrobe. Whoever got to decide that anyways. I guess it was Kelly. But you put on your neon shirt and your makeup and go make something of it. 120. Thanksgiving break, finally. You get to the point where you wish it away, enjoy the time off and look forward to senior skip day. You do the homework assigned, but complain the whole time, because that's a part of it. 90. It's halfway done. Where did the time go? Oh, I won't doubt you. I know you're ready to be done, but you wonder if you've done enough to make something of it. 60. Spring break, thank the Lord. The beach and some rest from the stress of college applications and family pressures to make a decision. You go out with your friends past your curfew and hold on to the moments just a little bit longer, trying desperately to make something of it. 30, the cap and gown is here, the announcements have been mailed, and the party has been planned, but you still have a calc test to study for. How do they even expect you to make it to first block? But you go, because you sure as hell didn't make something of it not to walk across that stage. 7, graduation practice. It's way too cold to be out here, but at least you weren't in class. You're either really pumped about who you're sitting next to or really disappointed, but you'll try to make the best of it. 0, it's your last first day. It's your first last day. Anticipation and excitement flow through your veins. This is it. Everything that everyone has told you has led to this start. What are you going to make of it?
Good morning. My name is Kaylee Caldwell, and I'm the secretary for the class of 2016. The class motto for the 2016 is, "We are the best there was, the best there is, and the best there ever will be." Congratulations.
Good morning, fellow graduates, teachers, administrators, friends, and family. Thank you all for taking the time to be here today to witness the closing of this chapter of our lives that we call high school, especially after yesterday's rain that left all the graduates freezing and everyone scrambling to make new plans. My name is Kayla Simmons, and may I say that it is a privilege and an honor to stand before you today as the valedictorian of the class of 2016. I would like to begin by letting you in on a secret. I am not the most qualified person to be giving this speech. I mean, really, whose idea was it to have the super nerdy and really awkward kids give a speech in front of everyone with the expectation that it will end up being both captivating and engaging? Cartoonist Gary Trudeau had an interesting perspective on the ultimate result of commencement speeches that tends to be fairly accurate. He said that commencement speeches were invented largely in the belief that outgoing students should never be released into the world until they have been properly sedated. I am going to do my best to overcome his statement that often becomes a reality at events like today, but no promises. On a more serious note, there are hundreds of people here, particularly our parents and teachers, that are wiser and more experienced than I am. Nevertheless, here I am giving this speech despite my lack of qualification. So I would like to use this time to look back on some of the experiences that we have had together and offer some key points of advice for the future that we have received along the way. For starters, as students of Habersham Central High School, we were able to be part of Miss Avister's biology class, where we learned about cells on a molecular level, genetics, and just about every other topic that could even remotely be considered biology. In Dr. Addison's class, history became both memorable and intriguing, even for those of us that were far from being classified as history people. We also learned how to solve countless equations in math class over the course of our 4 years of high school, and we still aren't quite sure how some of them actually apply to the real world, despite their continual attempts to convince us otherwise. Driving for the first time became a reality in the universal, unforgettable, and occasionally dangerous driver's ed class. Soon, the realization that there were only so many hours in a day began to set in as we attended practices for sports and band, received homework assignments, and attended meetings for our other extracurricular activities. Our lives have been non-stop ever since. Despite all this, we persevered through it all, even with a severe case of senioritis. And Habersham Central High School, class of 2016, we are here today because of our determination to finish our unique journeys that began back in kindergarten, led us into middle school, through high school, and to this very moment. High school has also been extremely beneficial because not only have we stretched the limits of our brains inside of the classroom, but we have also gained a deeper understanding and appreciation of life through truths that we have received from those around us that are worth cherishing for a lifetime. And while tonight marks the end of our high school experience, our lives are far from over. In fact, they really are just beginning. Whether we end up in college, technical school, or taking a different route in life, we must continue to work diligently and remember what we have learned so that we can achieve our goals. However, do not expect life to be perfect, because according to J.K. Rowling, it is impossible to live life without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default. Be that as it may, we will not be completely alone when we inevitably fail and face overwhelming challenges, because we have advice from people that we have encountered during our lives that will help guide us through those moments where we've fallen short. Some of the most notable words of wisdom that we can recall during those circumstances are, don't spend your life looking forward to tomorrow, because before you know it, today will be done and gone. Do the right thing, even when it seems like everyone around you isn't. Continue to learn something new every day, and do not be afraid to reach outside of your comfort zone to try new things. Be considerate of others, because you do not know what battles that they may be facing. Love what you do, but not only that, get good at it and be the best that you can be at it. Be yourself. Live life without regrets. Don't skip school, especially the day before an exam. Go through life with a positive attitude. And finally, don't do drugs. All in all, we have learned a lot, but we certainly could not have done it alone. Therefore, I would like to conclude my speech by thanking those that have been there for us along the way. To the administrators and teachers, thank you all for providing us with a phenomenal educational experience by offering rigorous courses for us to take each semester and by being there to ensure that we are on track to graduate every single step of the way. Even though we hated our teachers sometimes because of their assignments and homework, we knew without a doubt that you all cared for us and wanted the best for us. And we all had that one teacher that we knew we could fall back on for motivation and support when we felt like we just could not take it anymore. At the end of the day, we would not be here without your dedication and determination to see each and every one of us succeed. Next, I would like to take a moment to express my appreciation for all of our parents and families. You guys have been there for us without fail for our entire lives. We are beyond grateful for your unending support through hardships and celebrations, and I honestly cannot imagine what our lives would have been like without you in them. You truly have made an impact on each of us, and we would not be who we are today without you. Lastly, fellow graduates, we can be grateful for each other because it was our friendships and our experiences with our peers that made high school both memorable and exciting. In closing, I want to share a verse from Deuteronomy chapter 31 and verse 6. It says, "So be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid and do not panic before them, for the Lord your God will personally go ahead of you. He will neither fail you nor abandon you. And now go out into the world, well equipped and ready to take on any challenge that is thrown your way. And make interesting mistakes, make amazing mistakes, make glorious and fantastic mistakes, because to live without failure is to not live at all." Now, with the class of 2016, please stand up, please stand up. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Noah Britton, and I'm your senior class vice president. If I have learned anything over the course of senior year, it is that I am completely and helplessly human. As a kid, I always thought that by graduation, I would have some invincible sense of self and a firm grasp on the world. This morning, I am filled with excitement and anticipation, but also uncertainty and fear. When we leave this stadium, we leave forever changed. There are infinite possibilities for our futures, but this is my hope for you today. I hope that you discover your passion. As we confront the immensity and authority of our impending lives, I hope that you embrace the unknown with a sense of adventure, that you and the world shape one another with your experiences, and that you fall in love with the people and places you encounter along the way. One of my favorite quotes goes like this: "A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent on arriving. This morning, there is no destination, but I hope you achieve fulfillment getting there." Thank you.
Today is Saturday, May 21st, 2016, and this At this time, we will have the delivery of the diplomas. Isidro Rodriguez Jr., Charles Wayne Tatum, Maria Jose Francisco, Maribel Martinez Ramirez, Esmeralda Martinez Ramirez, Alexia Hope Bevers, Kayla May Simmons, Rose Rodriguez Aracon, Sandra Puerta, Kaylee Lynn Caldwell, Mary Kate McKay, John Paul Hamilton, Noah Taylor Britton, John Martin Corbett, Brandy Lee Ayers, Nicole Caitlin Fish, Savannah Nicole Haggerty, Elizabeth Iris Leet, Macklin Scott Crow, Blake Allen Latham, Connor Greg Singer, Christopher Michael Dill, Maria Jose Jimenez, Ashley T. Pamabansi, Maria Rosie Fernandez, Taylor Ann Latour, Sarah Ann Spence, Abigail Annalisa Miller, Madeline Annika Moore, Hannah Bailey Kaufman, Sumaya Barak Westbury, Denmark Tifonsa, Luis Angel Garcia, Adriana Bella Paramo, Caitlin Nicole Livesey, Caitlin Danielle McLean, Brittany Morgan Wilson, Keith Harrison Little, Alex Christian Summer, Austin Lee Wyrick, Dylan Douglas Caudell, Amber Brooke Case, Audrey Brooke Palmer, Caitlin Brooke Provo, Elena Brooke Casterjohn, Alexis Brooke Oxner, Amber Brooke Eller, Sierra Brooke Sutton, Joanna Brooke Lovell, Tyler Benjamin Coulter, David Berge Hubley, James Blackburn Angel, Mercedes Brooke Canutt, Olivia Brooke Rowe, Victoria Brooke Crane, Brianna Alexis James, Isaac Brandon Worley, Jonathan Brian Palmer, Austin Christopher Wilkes, Kayla Sabrina Pomachek, Abigail Brooke Penley, Amberly Michelle Mercer, Austin Lincoln Holcomb, Ethan Miles Underwood, Jose Meniz Vera, James Porter Bruner, Jess Nikita Anderson, Brighton Sierra Peaster, Adriana Marie Reichert, Cody Tyler McCulley, Matthew Tyler Blake Groover, Carrie Jones, Elizabeth Johnson, Maria Guerrero, Sabrina Stansel, Vladimir Lopez, Israel Marquez, Nate Wilson, Ashby Cody Massey, Alexandria Danielle Mokaram, Jessica Brandy Howington, Dustin Colby Sanders, Marshall Cole Kleiman, Sawyer Cole Lingerfeld, Jesse Connor Teacup, Tiffany Dawn Franklin, Maria del Carmen Escamilla, Anna Delane Skeen, Brett Cornelius Dowdy, Dylan Craig Moore, Jeremy Curtis Arrowwood, Adriana Eileen Tackett, Amber Elaine Allen, Elena Elizabeth Locke, Christine Elizabeth Dowdy, Adrian Dale Abernathy, Robert Paul Hendrick, Benjamin Daniel Parker, Brandon David Gregg, Benji Elizabeth Smith, Jamie Elizabeth Chastain, Grayson David Williams, Peyton Dean Harmon, Mark Delbert Shelton, Christopher Devon Kane, Juliana Elizabeth Ward, Catherine Elizabeth Turpin, Kelly Elizabeth Pointer, Rusty Alexander Cantrell, Michael Douglas Hall, William Douglas Cunningham, Tinsley Elizabeth Carter, Yesenia Elizabeth Vasquez Bravo, Sarah Emery Cantrell, Scarlett Erica Mays, Gregory Ryan Frankham, Timothy Bailey Holbrook, Christine Dylan Rodriguez, Wesley Dylan Ledford, Giovanna Estefania Campos, Macy Faye Oliver, Jackie Faye Benfield, Logan Francis Stagner, Maya Gabrielle Smith, Emily Geraldine Hutchins, Catherine Grace Dukes, Lillian Grace Hatton, Jordan Eddie Pruitt, Alberto Enrique Trajo Bracho, Caleb Erasmo Demas. Peyton Grace Pope. Juana Griselda Manuel. Bryce Aniston Andrews. Elizabeth Guerrero Saucedo. Logan Eugene Akers. William Ezekiel Fulford. Luis Fernando Garcia. Luis Fernando Otero Bravo. Patricia Bravo. Sandra Hope Thompson. Peyton Alyssa Brown. Dayani Itzel Negrete Navarro. Dana Jade Howington. Allison Jane Wade. Alyssa Jean Galloway. Kelly Jean Oren. Chelsea Etta Jean Marie Sims. Jesus Gabriel Aguilar. Brian Grady Cook. Brady Alexander Cohn. Ana Jessica Rodriguez. Mackenzie Jill Hogan. Maria Guadalupe Ramirez Martinez. Summer Joy Price. Dylan Turner Cantrell. Brian Gunnar Bailey. Lakota Giovante Johnson. Joshua Hayden Brown. Yolanda Sanchez. Samantha Kate Webb. Bethany K. Dormany. Teresa Nicole Dormany. Hope Kimball Gilliland. Ivy Christina Torlack. Haley Lauren Hartley. Alexandria Lee Addis. Michaela Lee Thompson. Adam Harold Dowdy. Carlos Alberto Almanza. Matthew Herman Kimsey. Megan Lee Williams. Savannah Lee Vaughn. Peyton Leanne Wall. Dagan Adriana Cabotstall. Cesar Herrera Batiera. Mike Pomasuk. Russell Hughes Nelson IV. Caleb Hunter Ramey. Vivaldo Israel Guzman. Hunter J. Riley Brown. Alec James Glass. Alexander James Loudermilk. Cody James Emery. Shelton Jarrett Llewellyn. Jordan Lee Fitzpatrick. Ana Leonilia Vigueras Mora. Denise Liliana Barrera Ojeda. Jeremy Jovan Jones. Francisco Jehovah Nava. Spencer John Shimmick. Pilar Lisette Torres Gonzalez. Julie Lisette Segura Linares. Pamela Lisette Sanchez. Caitlin Lois Stratton. Giovanni Jonathan Grido. Turner Jordan Medlin. Bailey Lee Chitwood. Dalton Paul Knight. Ian Joseph Pickens. Quintravius Keyshawn Thornton. Elijah Kai Kirby. Austin Kyle Sprinkle. Jeremiah Austin Nicely. Allison Lorraine Davis. Camille Louise Guzetta. Kendall Lynn Smith. Keaton Lee Benfield. Dakota Levi Starr. Matthew Luke Simpson. Heather Lynn Owenby. Sabrina Lynn Stevens. Wendy Marcos. Selena Macy Sutton. Giovanni Lynn Starks. Luis Mario Garrido. Dylan Mark Norris. Theodore Mark Lyon. Charles Adrian Mizell. Charlie Mason Cunningham. Joel Matthew Goss. Walker Matthew Garrett. Braden Maverick Williamson. Christopher Melvin Quillen. Patricia Paramo Navarrete. Carly Maria Ruart. Anna Marie Canuck. Benjamin Michael Jenkins. Bradley Michael Halsey. William Duncan Holbrook. Brianna Marie Ferguson. Faith Marie Cooper. Sydney Marie Doster. Jared Marianne Stover. Cody Michael Eller. Corey Michael Smith. Grant Michael Belback. John Michael Wall. Zachariah Michael Duncan. Guadalupe Miguel Francisco. Manuel Miguel Andres. Tyler Mitchell Watts. Blake Morris Kinney. Shane Nathaniel Ramirez. Brianna Megan Pitts. Brooke Megan Caruso. Adrian Michelle Buttram. Corey Neal Brown. Adam Nicholas DeLay. Nara Nicole Landris. Caitlin Brienne Brookshire. Lexi Morgan Allen. Alexis Nicole Ellerby. Amberly Nicole White. Nicholas Noel Stolp. Cole Parton Kovacek. Nathan Patrick Alligood. Andrew Joseph McLean. Brittany Nicole Massey. Taylor Nicole Sheridan. Alexandria Nicole Kelly. Brittany Nicole Winkles. Jaden Beth Freeman. Jessica Nicole Manus. Jenna Nicole Crocker. Amy Elizabeth Cooper. Tori Nicole Mull. Jay Tamabangsa. Michael Paul Teasley. Jacob Dale Clark. Megan Kelly O'Leary. Brooke Noel Cantrell. Hannah Noel Brent. Brooklyn Paige Jones. Avery Peyton Pilgrim. Zachary Peyton Kinnerath, Dylan Reese Elrod, Cassidy Page Wood, Madison Page Kaiser, Miranda Page Motley, Sarah Page Jackson, Carly Rayanne Chastain, Haley Ray Dodgens, Chesney Rain Collins, Abigail Ann Lovell, Gabrielle Rose Thurman, Austin Richard Smith, Brigman Riley Holbrook, Austin Dow Sisabath, Victoria Rose Garrett, Abigail Ruth Cathcart, Tony Chantel Maxwell, Kirsten Shea Poole, Juan Samuel Manuel Jose, Christopher Scott Lawson, Elias Anthony Frias, Noah Scott Eller, Lily Sue Gilliland, McKay Susanna George, Brianna Suzanne Needler, Jocelyn Taylor Fitzpatrick, Catherine Taylor Arundale, Kelly Taylor Caruth, Catherine Ann Dolph, Aaliyah Tierra Mary Malone, Daisy Vallejo Zabala, Jose Sebastian Matarino Ledesma, Joseph Seth Tinch, Alexander Shane Kinsey, Amy Veronica Morales, Ana Victoria Ramirez, Peyton Victoria Holbrook, Mason Shane Kinsey, Stephen Sakthai Buaisabath, Cody Taylor Patterson, Ana Maria Ramirez Madrigal, Andrea Fernandez, Angel de Luna Guerrero, Araceli Rivera Martinez, Daniela Castro, Daniela Dominguez Rodriguez, Mariela Codoron, Evelyn Sanchez Talavera, Francisca Robles, Jose Corona Medina, Christopher Thomas Holbrook, Michael Thomas Parker, Isabel Gonzalez Moreno, Juana Himby, Karen Saucedo, William Thomas McCoy, Nathan Timothy Ward, Jonathan Trevor Hughes, Hunter Gregory Williams, Ross Tyler Williamson, Maria Carmen Sierra Flores, Cameron Caroline Schofield, Martha Caroline Nixon, Peyton Caroline Matthews, Ansley Celeste McGee, Skylar Cherie Matheson, Destiny Cheyenne Gerald, Maddie Claire Elrod, Gloria Cristal Cano, Alexis Alvarado Saldívar, Cristian Queriapa, Evi Negrete, Ezequiel Esteban Andres, Fabian Lara, Gerardo Raines, Gideon Padpa, Jose Pascual, Luis Alberto Betancourt Vasquez, Mark Anthony Sanchez, Martin Guillen, Mason Calmete, Melvin Puerta Iranimo, Miguel Andres Felipe, Nestor Munoz, Rodrigo Ruiz, Ruben Rodriguez, Rudy Alberto Torres, Salvador Mora, Salvador Velázquez, Victor Jimenez Jr., Ronnie Nakamdi, Randall Wayne Harness, Ty Wesley Loggins, Blake Erickson Weston Hero, John William Widener, Alan Zachary Aguilar, Mason Zoltan Renee Takex, Alejandro Guzman Paramo, Matthew Bruce Henson, Marcus Bryson Wilbanks, Carson Burke Ivester, Nicholas Cale Murray, Zachary Kai Bourne, Zachary Chandler Sutton, Eric Alberto Navarro Martinez, David Chase Anderson, Derek Chase Ferguson, Luis Antonio Covarrubias,
I present to you the class of 2016.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time